I am in the flowers. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Runescape building world. And today we are over in the monastery out by Edgeville. I started building it a little bit, and I've also built Edgeville, which I'll show you in a minute. But I wanted to do just a little bit of a talk here with the monastery. So it's kind of like, obviously, just so far I have the structure. I don't have any internals done. There's a bunch of fountains and windows and all that good stuff in here. I basically just got the structure down, but it's pretty cool looking. I like it a lot, actually. Like, I thought it would be a way bigger build than it is, and it's not too bad. Just mostly because it's hollow. Like, you got like this, this big open area in the middle, so it's pretty simple to build just the structure around it. But yeah, so first I basically, for the roof, it was a little bit complicated because for the glass up at the top here, as you can see, it would look kind of weird to have the windows down here, like at that level. Like if you were to take that out and do that, that looks weird from the inside, right? But as you can see over here, the windows are like that. And the reason for that is because the roof with the stairs, these are slabs right now, but they were stairs. And with the stairs, you can't really have the glass. That looks kind of weird. I really hate having the glass windows touching the stairs, the roof. So I put the slabs there just so there's that little half block kind of in between. So it looks good from the outside. There's still that little space. And then it also looks good from the inside, so you can actually see out the window, and it's at your eye level. So I'm going to do that for this too here. As you can see, it looks fine just like that. And also in the texture pack I'm using, which the link for that in the description will be in the description. But this is a redstone lamp, and it's got the exact same texture as you see, put them side by side, as the glass, which is nice. Which means you can use them as windows, just kind of windows you can't really see through. I think that's kind of what some people do with the vanilla texture pack. It's just they don't have the exact same texture, so you can't really use them side by side like I'm doing here, like see like that. But I think it looks good like that because it just looks kind of like a gray window, that you can't really see through. But from the ground, you can't really see through any of these anyway. So I think that's okay. But yeah, so we got the little garden out in front here. It's all raised up a little bit with some carpets here with fence underneath. Some brown carpet with fence underneath, so you can just easily walk up here. It's kind of like a slab, so you can walk up and down. Because I'm trying to keep it consistent with the game in that aspect. Like anywhere you can walk freely without having to do anything special is just a free walk. Like you don't have to like jump or anything. But yeah, so there's this little garden here. There's cabbage here. There's supposed to be cabbage here, but of course, Minecraft, there is no cabbage. We've got just some saplings around for now. Maybe later I'll add something that looks more like cabbage, or maybe I'll retexture these saplings. We'll see. But we got flowers on both sides there. And yeah, so that's about it for this right now. Unfortunately, I can't get inside this place because I'm not like I can't get inside in RuneScape because for all this I'm going actually in the game and I'm walking around and kind of copying it like that. But on the inside here, I think it's over here. Yeah, there's a ladder right here in the game in RuneScape that leads up to the upstairs, but I can't actually get up it because you need to complete a bunch of quests and stuff like that, which I think might even be members only. So I'm gonna try and copy it as close as I can, but no promises there. Like I will eventually get to it, but it may not be in the final product of this world. I think I'm gonna try to get all of the non-member stuff down first, like 100% finished non-members, and then actually get all the command block stuff for that worked out, because there is a list of quests for non-members that is, there's only like 12, something like that. Can't remember exactly how many, 12 to 15. Uh, Not a lot, so we could definitely program those quests into this. But I don't think, there's like 250 quests when it comes to members. So definitely not gonna get all those done for a very long time, if ever. But we can definitely start doing them after a while. But I have to actually get a server up and running before that and get, a membership for RuneScape, which would mean I need donations and stuff like that from, from the viewers, from the people who play on the server and all that. But yeah, so it looks pretty good. Like, I'm looking at it from here. It looks not bad at all. I kind of use the, what is this, chiseled quartz? Yeah, chiseled quartz right here. Down the middle, just like that, just to kind of break up the floors, This stuff, this regular quartz, is honestly pretty ugly when you stack it on top of each other. But the monastery in the game is just pure white, up and down with no lines or anything. And this is the closest I can really get, I think, unless the new concrete is, the new concrete might not have any lines. If that's the case, then I'll switch over to that probably, which is pretty simple with World Edit. I can just replace all the blocks in this area. But yeah, so gonna finish that up, and we'll see how that looks after. We'll head over and check out Edgeville here real quick. So I put in this kind of hill wall kind of thing here. It's in the game, obviously. It just kind of goes along here to kind of split up these two areas. You have to kind of walk around that way to get to the monastery. You can't just walk straight through. And on this side so far, I need to do both sides, but on this side so far, I did, some barrier blocks. As you can see, the barriers all along there. So that you can't easily walk up and down there. They disappear, of course, as barrier blocks do, and you can't just jump up and down there like that. So it kind of stops people from just cheating and, jumping over the thing. And it makes it so I can make it look good as well at the same time. Because, having, like, functional stuff is good, but you also want it to look good. That's kind of my goal with this, is for it to look good at least from the ground, maybe not always from the sky. Like, this monastery may not look the greatest from the sky, mostly because that also, sorry, I was going to say the decision to put these slabs I made because it looks just the same as stairs from the ground. Like, I can't tell the difference between that and stairs from the ground. Maybe. Let's see if we can. Just wait a minute. Like that. There we go. So it's one lower, yes, but you can't really tell the difference if they're all in a line like that. It really looks exactly the same. But from up high, you can. So up here, it looks kind of weird just because there's that flat there versus the stairs. But from down below, you can't tell, and the windows look better. So that's why I make those decisions, just so it looks better from the ground. It looks the best it possibly can. But yeah, so let's head over into Edgeville here. I've done quite a bit of work on this area. So there's the bridge that goes over from the Varrock Grand Exchange, goes over this way, and heads over through here. So we got first this little jail cell here. We got some, check it out from the outside first. So it's got just, the basic cobblestone square with some stuff on top. It's supposed to look pretty basic just because it is a jail. It's got some bars here. Inside we got a torture table here with some blood. And jail cell, which there is supposed to be somebody in there. I can obviously, all the NPCs will be added later, but yeah. And just some hooks over here just to represent like chains, like handcuffs that somebody would have on, stuff like that. But yeah. Next we have the, actually I'm not sure what this is exactly. I probably should have checked that out. It seems kind of like not a blacksmith, but like for glass smelting, kind of, something like that. Sort of, it might be a swordsmith just because there's swords on the wall, but I'm not totally certain. Actually, I think these are supposed to be as cross swords, like a crest, kind of like a family crest, something like that. So I'm not actually sure what this is, but it's a shop of some type. Yep. And then we head over here. I believe the door is over this way. Yep. We just got kind of this ruined down place here. I have no idea what this is for. I'll be completely honest. It's just kind of here. Uh, you go up. There's nothing here. I think the only purpose for this building is just for like a clan portal. So you can teleport right here to your clan area. There's not actually anything there. In case you think you're missing something, there's not anything there right now, but I may add that at some point. And then we got the bank, which is the main attraction of this place. So yeah, check out the bank. Got the checkered floor in here. Just check it out from the corner here so you can see everything. And we got just a little table, you know, the deposit box as usual. Got the actual banking area where you can go up and access your ender chest with all your items in it. Another deposit box there, and you know, this cool little dining area here. It's kind of cute, kind of nice. And then we got the glass window to look out. And from the outside, this was kind of difficult for me to build this because at first I had this not here, but as you can see, you can't really have it not there. It doesn't really work. It kind of needs to be, but it looks kind of weird like that. I'm not really sure how to fix that, but yeah. And this was basically just a giant box. Like, it's kind of ugly generally, so I basically just did some styling stuff to try and make it look a little bit better. It's not actually in RuneScape, but yeah, as you can see, I did some trapdoors on the sides and bottom and top, and some fences just to try and make the windows look better, to fill up the space, you know. Just because glass panes just stuck on the side there look kind of weird. But yeah, so next we have this just little house here. It's kind of cool. Not really anything special. It's got trapdoors here that lead somewhere. I don't know where. But yeah, once again, we're gonna make it so that those all lead to somewhere at some point, but they're gonna be separate from here. So it's gonna be trapdoors are gonna have this style all the time, but then it's gonna be you hit a button and there's gonna be a command block underneath that'll get powered when you do that, and it'll teleport you that way. Got our beautiful infinitely burning furnaces here as usual, and yeah, so we got this kind of mossy cobblestone wall here to go around the house, just to add some. I was just gonna do a cobblestone wall just like this, but it really didn't look too good. Like, it looks way better like this. Yeah, and then we got this kind of graveyard, kind of crypt area here. These are all the coffins, and yeah, I actually really like this build. I thought it would look kind of meh, but it looks really nice. Like, with the ruined walls here, like looks like it's actually had chunks taken out of it. That does too, and it looks really good all together. It's got the yew trees on the outside there. Yeah, no, it just looks very styled, very nice. Yeah, it's very nice. And then over here, we just got this little house here. It's a shop of some type as well, I think. It's just got, you know, your basic stuff, all the furniture and shelves and all that. And then up here, we just got, you know, beds and carpets. Just basic furniture. Nothing too fancy. But yeah. So that is what I've been doing, guys. This house is not done yet. It's just a square to mark out where the house is going to be. Nothing here yet, but yeah. So I'm gonna do a little more work on the monastery, try and finish it up, and then show you guys that. And yeah. All right, guys. So yeah, I basically have finished up the monastery here. So let's check it out. You guys have seen all the outside here. It's been a little bit of while since I filmed the last clip. I kind of just, I don't know, I just got kind of lazy and didn't finish it. So 1.12 came out since then. But yeah, so this is 1.12, and so we have this back pathway here. And I also changed all the gables actually, because right here I had it, I think, just going straight down like a curved roof like this, but I found out that that wasn't how it is in the game. So yeah, it's like this now, and I think that actually looks way better. Like that looks really good. Um, and yeah, I had a hard time because in the game it's actually these are interwoven into the actual back blocks, but obviously it's kind of hard to do that and make it look good. So I figured giving it some depth with these fences would be a good idea. It looks good looking at it straight on. If you look at it from the side, it looks a little bit odd because of the fences poking out the back. But yeah. So we got, yeah, just some pillars here. I think most of this was done. The pillars there. And I added some stairs in here to curve all this stuff. I think I did it on this side too. Yeah, some curves right there instead of just having straight edges. I think it just makes it look a lot more grand and a lot more, you know. Yeah, so we got some fountains here. Just 4 fountains in each corner. And a ring of dirt around with some flowers. I thought that looked pretty good, and that is how it is in the game too. So, yeah. And I also did the inside of the monastery as well. So yeah, just carpet here with it's this color obviously in the game, but it is a carpet. It's not like hay. But yeah, so just basic hallways, nothing too important here. Ladders going up, and yeah, just some dressers there. The inside's not too fancy, but that's okay. I mean, it's a monastery, so it's not supposed to be like, you know, fancy. But yeah, so that's about it for that. I think the monastery altogether is finished and looks pretty good. So yeah. I apologize for any noise, by the way, guys. There's some construction work going on outside. But yeah. So since I updated to 1.12, B-Dubs also updated his texture pack. So what I have in my hand here is the note block, but he retextured it to be a crate. And if you guys have been watching any of my other videos, you probably know that I usually make these crates. These are the crates that I've been using. But now he actually has been a complete gem and made actual crates. So we can do this, and yeah, we can have crate crate stashes, I guess, which is really awesome. Honestly, I think that is the greatest thing he's ever done. Okay, no, maybe not exactly, but that is really awesome. So I'm gonna probably go around and replace all of these around just to make everything look better, because honestly the planks didn't look too good, but it was all I had to work with really. And yeah, so I think other than that, that's gonna be the end of this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and do all the other awesome things you guys do. And I will see you in the next video.